Alright, hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and welcome back to the Ni No Kuni and the Wrath of the White Woods Let's Play. And if you didn't miss out during the last one, well, it seems like we're all said and done with the Perdea Kingdom. We had to go and battle with Kublai's Nightmare for a second time. We did get the dub, of course, and from there, it seems like Kublai actually did have the love that we do need for the piece of heart for our locket, and then give that over back to where Kublai is going to be. And while we got her all rescued up and everything is now fully restored with her, she was able to go and make sure that the Moorstar wand is going to be fully up and powered up for what we do need, and that is very nice. So now we can open up on any type of purple chest, which I'm pretty certain that we can go and do within our time now of this game. Now, if you guys remember, we did get a certain item back over at the Alma Moon area known as the Holy Wood. I believe that is a main item that we do need because we are going to head off into a certain other part within the game, which I don't know if Miasma Marsh is going to be the area, but I'm pretty certain it is, where this Holy Wood does need to get at least somewhat used up within that place. Now, during our travels though, when we were heading over here to Ding Dong Dell, it seems like somebody went and stole the Holy Wood, and that was why we had to go and talk to the Call Master there. But the Call Master went and literally just said something about, hey, there was this thief and it looks like a mouse. Now, the only type of mouse that we only know is Hickory Dock, of course, and I thought that Hickory Dock was starting to make his return, but it seems like we got this guy here known as Pip that is showing up around within the Ding Dong Dell area. And also, too, he kind of looks a little bit similar to what Phil actually looks like back over at Motorville. Now, it seems like our foreshadowing is going to have to be is that we're going to have to go and do something with Phil here over at the Motorville area. Now, I had to go and see what was happening here within this game just to make sure if there is going to be another set of nightmares, and it seems like there is. And I know that during the last episode I did say that that technically Kublai's Nightmare was going to be the final one that we were going to go and do, and see that there's going to be no more of these nightmares. Well, it seems to be that there is still another nightmare remaining, and that is going to be set for Phil, and we have to go and worry about this guy at this point in time. So just want to let you guys know that I'll have to go and probably put a blip into the actual episode for the previous one. Just let you guys know that Kublai's Nightmare is not the last one, but Phil's should at least be the set and done nightmares that we don't ever have to go and do again. But frankly, this nightmare, from what I have done and doing the battle with, is actually somewhat fairly easy, much easier than what the Void of Confidence and also the Void of Love is. And all you really need to do for this one is, again, just spam out the arrow light, and you should at least be able to get yourself with a guaranteed victory, and you don't ever have to really worry about this guy all that much. Now this guy does have some pretty annoying stuff that's going to happen here. We'll see a little bit about what his moveset is going to be while we're going throughout it. Now this guy seems a little bit strange, you know, like we've seen random type of nightmares that kind of look like really tall, and other type of nightmares where they're like really like small and floating around and other things, but now we got this guy that's gonna be like all big and huge at this point in time. So yeah, so he does have one move known as the Ill Will move, and you want to be careful when he got where he's just around within that type of area right there. But yeah, it seems like the arrow light is doing a lot of damage, and I believe he does have a signature move, which I don't think we are going to be able to go and see right away, but maybe if this will happen, maybe in the last little bit of this part here, we'll see the signature move. But I think it's kind of like almost exactly like how the previous one was. I think it was like somewhat of like some sort of like Cruel Rain, where it does like quite a massive amount of damage. But this one instead actually makes sure that you're like all confused, or it nullifies your actual spells that you have to go and do with Oliver, which that really sucks. And also the rest of your other characters too, if they actually have any type of magic spells happening within their arsenal. So you want to be a little bit careful for when that move actually does happen. So it's almost like Cruel Rain, but instead of you actually taking damage, it's more so nullifies everything that happens around there. But it looks like we got ourselves with a new move, and that's going to be known as Maddening Melody. It's really irritating Diddy prompts all enemies. Not really too entirely sure on what we're gonna have to go and use with that move there, but hey, you know what, at least we'll add it. And I think I actually remove out, I think, with the blunt move anyways, because I don't think we really do need it. But there we go. And I know that Hurly Burly does need an evolution, and we will make dang well sure that we will go and do that at some point. But seems like Phil is not really back to his normal self yet. But the strange type of thing is, though, is that is that I know that normally in most of these certain circumstances that whenever we go and have to find somebody that has this type of broken heart situation that's going on, it seems like we're going to be the one that actually has it. Wow, what the heck was that all about? I thought that Philip was our friend, man. You don't have to go and punch us in the face for that. But I know that's not him, like not his true actual self. So it's just that Shadar's taken over his body and he's basically just like trying to get a different type of feeling. Because if you guys do see his eyes there, it's all like glowing red, and normally that's not how they're supposed to be. But yeah, so our locket is really glowing, but it's glowing for us because we have the ambition type of locket that we can go and do. So if we ever have any type of ambition, we'll make sure that we go and steal it right from us here. So let's go and take that heart, and we'll add it right into our inventory here, and then we'll pass it along right back to Phil. And of course, I still do have that belief as well, which I still don't know what the heck I'm going to do it with. But this should at least be the last of the lucky charm abilities that we do need at this point. So hopefully, with that being said in mind, we can go and move off with it. Okay, let's go and fix him right up. Let's go and get on that give heart here. Let's go and pass it right on over. Now, did I ever say anything about Final Fantasy X? There is going to be an episode of Final Fantasy X as well, too, guys. And we will be continuing onwards with the Mihan High Road, I want to say that's what it's known as. We are starting to reach on our way to Dejose, I want to say, the actual temple of that place. But we have to cross through a high road first and meet up with some other familiar characters that we have met from before in some other previous places and kind of see what they're up to and everything else of that. And also meet up with some new enemies as well within the process. But it's pretty nice that these two guys are finally back together once again as good friends, instead of having to go through that segment with him having to like try to punch him in the face again. Alright, so off goes Phil. But also, too, another character that's going to be showing up is going to be with P again. Our conscience is going to show up once more. So I wonder what she's going to be up to here. And again, just like how it happened before, every time that Swain or Esther or even Drippy hears about P, they can never go and really see exactly who she is, except for Oliver here at this point in time. Yeah, you know, we'll be fine. We have our friends with us here, right? But again, off she goes. Just like classic P, always just runs away. Still a very mysterious person to go and still meet up with out here. Alright, so back to Ding Dong Dell we go, and we have to go and meet up with Pip one more time. And we have to go and make sure that Pip does his apology and let the weapon shop owner know about it. But yeah, so back up here to this area we go, which I never even thought that this was actually like somewhat of a place that we can go and just walk around with, but it's pretty cool. It's like a little balcony area here. Alright, so we're right back right here to where the comm master is, so Pip's gonna go and speak to him about it. And hopefully we can at least get that holy wood back, because I think there's also still another item that we still need to go and actually pick up as well too, or right around here with the King Tom though. Did he say something about a cloud sweeper? Well, I guess that's something interesting to go and worry about for next time. So I'll see you guys in the next one, and of course, peace.